Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here. One of my favorite authors, the double doctor, Pastor D.A. Waite. He's got a doctorate in language and another doctorate in theology. Went to, I think, Purdue, Michigan State, Dallas Theological. So he's well learned, man, but he always writes good stuff. He's like an independent Baptist. He's the head of Bible for Today, 1-800 John 10-9. He's got a house church up there. If he's even still alive, I'm not even sure. Collingswood, New Jersey. And this was written in about 2000. And you can see from the title, Fundamentalist Misinformation on Bible Versions. And this basically comes out of Bob Jones University. Most fundamentalist and most independent Baptists, which I'm Pentecostal. I'm a conservative Pentecostal, even though in our Pentecostal manual it says we're fundamentalist, which just basically means you believe in the 5 fundamentals of the faith: the virgin birth, deity of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. He's going to bodily come, and the atoning work, the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And that's all fundamentalist means. It's got a bad name, but that's just what it means. Evangelical is just one who would preach John 3:16 or some form of that and try to unite around the gospel. Fundamentalist would be more biblically focused. So Bob Jones University has really come out over the years against against the King James Version of the Bible, and promoted Bible versions, which you wouldn't think that from BJU. I mean, when you go to their museum over there, their art museum, they have like a skirt ladies have to put on with Velcro because they only want people with skirts. At least they used to. They may have changed that recently. So anyhow, also, it's people who graduated from BJU. They pastored some of the largest churches, primarily in the South, from Virginia to Kentucky, south through Texas. And in many mid-sized towns, your largest church would not be a Southern Baptist church. It would be an independent Baptist church. And they would be like, and so they would promote modern versions amongst the independent Baptists, unlike Sword of the Lord would still promote King James Version and stuff. So From the Mind of God to the Mind of Man is a book of this. So this is 10 separate influences of Bob Jones University on the mind of man, from the mind of God to the mind of man. I actually preached a message in North Dakota by that title. And so he goes into it, and basically he just deconstructs it. He says, every chapter, English translations before the King James, he'll say misinformation there, misinformation, the history of the Textus Receptus, misinformation on Let's Meet the manuscripts. And so D.A. Waite, he's come out with that great Bible. His son basically did the other stuff, the defined King James Bible, where it defines archaic words, and the words have changed meaning over the time, like let in the at the bottom. He has over like 3,000 references. I think he's maybe president of the Dean Burgon Society. But it just says the Fundamentalist Bible Battle is a commentary and refutation of a July 1999 book, which I've got. I'll probably do, Lord willing, a review on it sometime, recommended by Bob Jones University, entitled From the Mind of God to the Mind of Man. It deals with 118 issues involving fundamentalist misinformation on the Bible's text and translation, found in the aforementioned BJU approved book. So he's got great books. I think I've already done a review on 1 or 2 of his other books. Very good book. Got a lot of information, especially if you happen to get a hold of that book, because it's very well written. It's very well printed, that particular book, and it came out with a sequel as well, of which I can't remember. But good information here. Thanks, Pastor Waite. God bless. Talk with you later.